Well, it's got to be.
It's got to be him, right? But I don't remember if there's a Caleb in the class. Blake Guerin tags this one straight center. You know he hits home runs. It's all he seems to do. Blake Guerin leaves the yard, and the Hawks extend the lead to 12-5. Runner on second. 1-1 to Strohmeyer. He hits a ball quite far. This one's good if it goes. Goodbye!
Goodbye, baseball. Kellen Strohmeyer with a pinch hit nuke.
You mentioned in the first inning, Will Walsh does not take a lot of time in between pitches.
Schulte swinging the drive. This one is deep, and this baby's got wings. It's out. Cooper Schulte home run. Next pitch from Walker, kick steals, tagged by Maloney, high and deep again, back on it at the track at the wall, and it's a 2-home run game for Maddox Maloney. He is loving his first trip to Iowa City, 15th on the year for the slugging shortstop. This is the back part of this Iowa Gold order where the front five were all with the team last year. Can't say the same about the back five, all either freshmen or transfers. Looking to make an impact as Delgado shoots that one down the right field line. It'll get by, and it'll get into third base for Cooper Schulte. He's getting waved in. Delgado's into second, and they're just now picking it out of the back wall. Schulte in easily, and a double for Matthew Delgado, who's 2 for 2 with an RBI.
That's going to work.
And it is a golden sombrero for Mason Noble. 4 strikeouts. He's 0 for 5 on the day. We say Olay and go to the 7th inning stretch. Swing and a miss, 2-2, 1 strike away.
Nice
and
pitch.
Now the rest of the Hawkeye crowd joins the others who were standing. Watts takes a long stroll around the mound.
That ball, 93-mile-per-hour fastball just above the zone, but it got Frost swinging.
Frost stretching out the back, staring at his bat as if he's just asking it, do one thing for me. Watts staring off into the distance, third base side, now looks at Daniel Rogers behind home. The pitch, just outside. The crowd thought they had it, but it was not meant to be.
It was outside. 94 miles per hour. Just a bit outside.
94, he's rearing back, putting everything he's got left in the tank.
Full count, Ryan.
Here we go. Anthony Watts fires, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's only fitting with how many strikeouts the Hawks had in this game that they'd finish it with 1-2. A 1-0 win over the Nebraska Cornhuskers to open up this rivalry series. What a game for the Hawks, proving they can get it done even if the offense isn't on. 3-1 to Joey Narot. That one, whoa, hit him. Charge the mound, Joey. Go get him. He's not doing that. He's teammates with Nick Heitman, by the way, in case you were wondering.
I hope not.
That would be insane. Then we really would have seen it all.
Well, we'd have a story that's about this team.
About Tantalus, who's in the underworld, and he sees this fruit on this tree. He's always hungry, but he can't quite reach it. It just gets out of his reach every time, and they're tantalizing Blake Guerin with thoughts of a hit. But once again, another foul ball as he gets set for the 1-2. Once again, tags that one towards center. Blake Guerin trying to get it out of the park. Off the scoreboard in the crowd. Fired up, Blake Guerin. 7th time lucky. Home run Hawks. You know, speaking of Auburn basketball, Bruce Pearl retiring. He was an assistant coach at Iowa back in the day. One of the great villains in Illinois history, actually.
We're bringing it all back to Iowa. We'll find a way.
My dad was not the fan of Bruce Pearl. That is a stolen base attempt. The throw was as good as it's been today for Milo Kelly, and they get Joey Narot stealing. Could end the game with one swing at that point. Deep drive from Reese Moore. That one's got a real chance to get out of here, and it's going to hit the base of the wall. It's going to score 2 runs. Reese Moore's got second base easily. He's going to get all the way to third before it's cut off. Reese Moore, his 5th at bat of the game. He's reached every time. Return the favor of the Stinger, and we do the 0-2 once again. Cade toeing the slab. Deals. Another swing and a miss. Put Dominic Hellman on a milk carton because he is missing.
Either way, it seemed.
So Caleb digs back in. He's in 345 on the season. No home runs, but 15 RBI. Here comes the pitch from Pemble. This one is driven down the right field line. It's going to get down. The Hawkeyes have the lead. Daniel Rogers strolls on home. Caleb Wolf into second standing. The rally continues, and the Hawks cancel out the 4-0 deficit and have turned it into a 5-4 lead. Garate, high drive, right field and deep and back, and it clears the fence. Grand slam for Carter Garate. And Oregon has blown this one wide open. It is now 6-0 Ducks in the top of the fourth. Iowa's got a serious hole to climb out of. To count.
You get a view of a lake if you're lucky.
Yeah. I mean, we drove to Cincinnati last summer, not this previous one, but a whole year ago. I mean, there were like rolling hills and like forests and cliffs.
It's beautiful.
And this was on the expressway. It was something else.
When, Pete Seeger singing "This Land Is Your Land." This land is my land.
This is Strohmeyer's base hit. It's all the way to the wall. It takes a big bounce off the wall. This is going to score Gable Mitchell easily. Strohmeyer holds up at second base, and now it's 4-0 Hawkeyes. Any swing could end the game. Durbin, chopper, here it is, Frost. Easy play to Guerin, and that is going to do it on a Hawkeye win. They take down the Bradley Braves, win the season series 2-0, and it's celebrations here on Wednesday night at Duane Banks. Wolf with a flare out to left field. Has actually got quite a bit of carry. It's off the top of the wall. Stays in the park. Wolf into second standing. Takes a wide turn. He's going for third. And there's a trip in the outfield. Wolf is in there. Big time triple.
We got a wolf howl from the announcer here, from the in-park announcer. He let out a passionate and inspired wolf howl. That was something else.
Wow. I mean, that's something to look forward to.
The next time he gets a triple.
Yeah.
I hope that's a full year thing.
I will not be howling, I don't think, unless like something
Really?
insane happened.
You won't?
I'm
shocked.
If you howled, I would howl.
I don't think I'm going to be howling anytime soon.
Then I'm not either.
Maybe I will. I don't know.
This
there
is
we
a
go.
Pop fly from Risley. It's got some good carry as well, all the way out towards the base of the track. That will easily score Caleb Wolf, who's got a lazy Sunday jog into the plate. And Iowa takes a 3-0 lead now.
Caleb Wolf still trying to catch his breath. You can see him huffing and puffing on the way back in, but that triple, that takes a lot out of you. Oh, my God.
The big bad Wolf.
That's great. Write that down. Hey, more Glenn Campbell.
There you go, because Gable Mitchell is back up.
Gable Mitchell. Love it. Are you a country guy?
Like you, maybe older country, like Southern Nights, but also like the Cotton Eye Joe.
Really?
Like second grade dance unit, Cotton Eye Joe.
You had a dance unit in second grade?
We had a dance unit like every year.
Really? I never had a dance unit.
No, that's wow. I feel like that's like it like kind of like it's like a humiliation ritual annually.
Really?
Like if you don't like to dance and you hate doing it, like there's certain songs, the Cha-Cha Slide, like that one's a banger.
Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle, that's a banger. But like
YMCA.
YMCA, we didn't dance to that.
No.
It was more like active dance where you're like moving around like to the lyrics of the song. Oh, Mitchell gets pegged right on the back. He will take his base. Hit by pitch right there.
That was a fastball.
The culmination of the dancing unit after square dancing in 7th grade was in 8th grade. We had to create our own dance to a song of our choice.
What was the song you chose?
I don't say this lightly because I'm kind of ashamed. I'm not ashamed of the song choice. I'm just ashamed that we had to do a dancing unit to a song of our choice. We did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme.
You know, now this is a story.
I don't
all
know
about
why.
how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Was it an inspiring, like walk us
Inspiring
through it.
Dance?
Walk us through it.
I don't even remember it, honestly. And they're going to be flipping and turning upside down who's on the mound because we got a pitching change coming in. You think of the SEC, you think of the Vanderbilts, the LSUs, the Tennessees of the world.
Incredible baseball schools.
And that's not to take away from other teams in the SEC, but it really is how much stock can you put into a team being like 3-27 like Mizzou was in SEC play.
Yeah, it's they're playing the best of the best, but also if you're playing the best of the best, you got to show up sometimes. And the only time they showed up was that sweep you mentioned against Texas A&M.
Yeah, they went 0-27 in all other conference
against
games.
non-Texas A&M games.
And they played some legit teams in there as Risley's going to get a base hit into the right field gap. That will bring home Ziegler in a wide turnaround first base. He'll retreat to the safety. Iowa on the board, 1-0 in the bottom of the first.
You love to see that. Just a good piece of hitting right there. You know, he's throwing it a little fast there. So just take it outside. Sit on it. Wait for the ball to come to you. Pokes into the shallow right field, and Southern Knights by the lovely Glenn Campbell of
Another
the
thing
speakers right
that
now.
has not changed, right? We talk about all the change. Another thing that stayed the same, Gable Mitchell's walk-up song.
Yeah. I forget who it was, but they had a Cody Jinks song that just I despised. Some player had and it was something about thunder and rain, and I could do without it. I'm not a Cody Jinks guy.
I would need to hear it to like
remember
put a
it.
player to it. Unless we maybe hear it today. Maybe that guy's still on the team.
Maybe. I remember hearing it freshman year, so maybe the dude's, stuck around for a while.
So J.D. Dorman checking up on Miles Risley again.
Twice.
A lot of throwdowns to first base so far.
Well, I mean, there have been one steal and one attempt at stealing.
Pitch comes in. Mitchell, that one is fair down the line. It's going to make it all the way to the wall. Risley is sprinting around second. He is going to get sent from third base. Mitchell into second standing. Here comes Risley, and that ball is going to trickle in. Now Mitchell moves up to third base, and he is also in there.
What a baseball move right there. An incredible, incredible baseball awareness to push it to third. He made his way to second. The ball was hit sharply down the first base line past the diving first baseman, number 68. And the right fielder just had some trouble corralling it. It was the first runner was going to get waved through. They're going to test him. It's fall ball. Why not? The ball just rolls and rolls and rolls, has no speed behind it. First baseman picks it up. He decides, third base, it's for the taking. And he takes it just barely.
So that might be a double, and then maybe
I would
an
count
E
that a
on
double.
the throw, I think. Probably an E9 from the throw from Pierre Seals. It's just kind of found its way into no man's land.
It's a bit of a noodle arm throw. I'm not sure what was going on there. I didn't see if he didn't have good footing or anything, but, I mean, it was rolling to the first baseman.
Now Kellen Strohmeyer digs in for Iowa, another returning player, guy who got more playing time as the season progressed last year, became a valuable part of this team. Hit a big home run in one of the games that I called. I mean, I have a lot of respect for this guy.
Yeah, no, he's just a great ball player. I love the batting stance. I love an open stance on a lefty.
A good eye there. Takes a ball. That'll make the count 2-1.
David Ortiz had quite the open stance back in the day.
Kellen Strohmeyer, the David Ortiz of Iowa.
The David Ortiz of Iowa.
He's missing about probably 150 pounds, maybe 100 pounds on him to be David Ortiz. But
Yeah, and he does not appear to be Dominican.
not that either. That one has popped up shallow left field. Cameron Benson going to make the catch. Gable will tag and run. Now he goes back to third base. And the throw was a pretty good one.
It was a good one. The catcher would have had a tough time picking it up and applying the tag at the same time, but also, you know what? The Hawkeyes haven't put in contact on the ball. Why risk it? Why end the inning early when you have an opportunity, with someone like 27?
Another one of these returning
one out
players for Iowa, Jackson Frost. Last year he was number 12, and so when I was initially going through and remaking my little spotting board here,
Yeah.
I thought he was gone. I looked him up. It said he was still on Iowa, and then I scrolled a little bit down, and I saw he just changed his number to 27.
I wonder if that means that he really wanted 27 and was waiting for someone to leave who had 27, or if someone else really wanted his old number,
To be honest, off the top of my head, I can't remember who was 27 last year. Big cut and a miss from Frost. Falls down 0-2 in the count.
Seemed to be a slider low and away. He just completely swung over it, fooled him. That would never happen to me.
No.
If I was up there, I would have seen that, I would have read that, I would have let that sit outside.
If I was up there, I might be too afraid to even swing the bat. Frost tags that one down the line. That'll be a souvenir for maybe us to collect on our walk home.
I think so. That was a hot shot, too. That'll roll for a little bit. On its way to Kinnick Stadium down that road.
Mark Gronowski, look out.
We had the pleasure to see him speak 2 weeks
did.
ago. That was great.
Now he's questionable for
What's he
multiple
questionable
weeks.
for?
He got injured in the Indiana game.
I didn't watch that game.
Yeah, it was third quarter-ish. Just kind of went down awkwardly. Might be an ankle
Really?
/ knee, lower leg injury.
Ugh.
So don't know exactly the severity of it. Frost swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. So Cerna throws over to first base. That will end the inning, but Iowa gets on the board with a pair of runs off of some nice base running moves. We will go to a break and be back for the top of the second inning. He digs back in as some of these scents from the concession stand starting to waft their way up towards us in the stands. That is a swing and a miss from Gable to make it 1-2.
Yeah, $2 hot dog night. Even if you're not a hot dog fan, if you enjoy the smell of them, like I do, it's a pleasure to be here because they are bountiful through the crowd.
Tempted at the next inning break to just absolutely sprint down there and get one more.
I'll time you.
Horace, the pitch is high, and we'll make it 2-2 to Gable Mitchell. What's your favorite ballpark food?
I'm partial to a pretzel. I think you can't get pretzels everywhere. You can get pizza everywhere. If you really like good pizza, you can get pizza anywhere. You can order a whole pizza if you want. You don't see pretzels. You can't order a pretzel to your door.
No.
And so I think I don't even need a cheese cup too. And they're charging more for cheese cups.
I don't
these
want
days.
a cheese cup.
I don't want a cheese cup. I don't want a ton of salt either. A lightly salted pretzel is perfect.
And the ones they got here at Dwayne Banks are top-notch. Gable
Oh, they are.
fouls that one off.
$6 US is
6?
kind of
Man, that's steep.
It's a steep price, but maybe some of it's going to the club.
Treat yourself when you're at the ballpark. You're not here every day. So
Exactly.
May as well.
Spend the $6. What about you? What's your favorite ballpark food?
You know, we are White Sox fans.
Oh, we are.
If the Sox have one thing, it's great ballpark food. Can't really go
do.
wrong.
The campfire milkshake?
No, yeah, I had that. I think I went to 3 games. Had it at least twice last
Oh, really?
year.
Was it worth it?
It was. It was the draw. Like, my family, not huge baseball fans, and so kind of hard to sell them going to a game when the team's so bad. I'm like, hey, we got to try this milkshake. And it was pretty good. It tastes like a s'more.
That sounds wonderful. Is that number 1 for you?
Maybe. Here's the 2-2 to Mitchell. This one, little dribbler back to the mound. Falling over, and it's going to score. Ben Swales. Gable is into first with no throw. Jackson Horace tried to make the play and fell off the mound, but couldn't turn it into anything, and the Hawks get their first run. Still nobody out, and runners at the corners once again. So back to the campfire milkshake thing. It might be number 1, but the tacos at guaranteed rate, or now just rate field.
Rate field.
Yeah, down like the first base line. We got those one time, and now they've become my go-to when I'm there. So
Okay, nice. What do you got in your tacos?
I think we get them with steak, cilantro, and like salsa verde. It's like
Nice.
they're like street tacos. Really, really good stuff. Mound meeting for the Bradley Braves, but no, those are top notch. You can't go wrong at guaranteed rate. And they got a new shake this year, like
They
a
do.
birthday surprise or something. I think it's for Southpaw maybe.
Oh, happy birthday. I was talking with my family, explaining to them that Southpaw's an alligator.
He's an alligator.
He's an
I
alligator.
thought he was a green blob.
Well, that's what everyone thinks. And you think, why is an alligator furry to begin with? And listen, I'm not the guy who helps Southpaw, you know, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that he's an alligator. And what do alligators have to do with Illinois?
Nothing.
Or Chicago? Although there was that alligator in what was that? Douglas Park?
The
Humboldt
escape
Park?
room? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a story that I haven't heard since like 4th grade.
Yeah. There's this town up in Wisconsin I used to visit, and one time a black bear just walked into the supermarket.
Really?
Full black
My
bear.
God.
Yeah.
Out of control.
I enjoy seeing animals do human activities.
Often the plot of many animated movies.
Paddington.
Love Paddington.
Oh my God, he's great. We should be watching Paddington instead of
Let's get Paddington at the plate.
we can put that on the billboard. You know?
Some entertainment for the fans who've been
Yeah.
starved for some offense through the first 2, but now in the 3rd inning starting to get something going. Reese Moore at the plate. And he's going to put this one into right field. It's going to score Ben Wilmes. And Gable shoots over to third base. Here come the Hawks. The hit parade is beginning. And they go station to station once again. Runners at the corners replace runners at the corners. It's now 4-2, Bradley.
That is the kind of offense that has been missing from the Hawkeyes for the first 2 innings. And it's lovely, lovely to see that happen right there. Reese Moore with a lovely knock-in right there.
Miles Risley coming up looking to redeem himself after a strikeout swinging to end the first inning with nobody out.
Chance the Alligator.
Chance
is
the
his
Alligator.
name.
Digging in, Miles Risley. Nobody out still. Runners at the corners. Jackson Horace has run into some trouble in this inning. That one is not going to get the call on the outside part of the plate.